An East Bay rapper killed over the weekend, and her friends say she was shot while attending an event at a beauty shop in Oakland. New at 6, KTVU's Crystal Bailey joins us now with more details on her life and what led up to that shooting. Crystal?
Well, the victim is known as Tan DaGod, a rapper with more than 20,000 followers on Instagram and a bright future ahead of her, according to the people who knew her. They say the young entrepreneur and music artist was passionate about her music, and they never saw this coming.
A woman shot dead in broad daylight.
Yeah, everybody ducked and hide behind the cars and stuff.
It was supposed to be a celebration. Glamour Beauty Supply on Telegraph in Oakland was hosting a grand opening on Saturday. The historic beauty shop closed back in May but was under new ownership. Friends identified the woman killed as Aliana Green, known as Oakland rapper Tan DaGod. The new owner of the shop, who declined an interview, says he invited the well-known Oakland rapper to the event because she was a supporter of black-owned businesses. This is video from her Instagram. She was promoting the grand opening and having a meet and greet with fans.
She was performing there, and this guy with the hoodie just walks in through that gate and just started shooting.
I hear some shots, right? So the shots I thought was just part of the music, the performance, and then I heard 3 really loud shots.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Why? Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you'll receive a notification every time that I drop a video, and you can go and check the video out. Let's get into it. Tan DaGod, the rapper, a female rapper from Oakland, California, I believe 25 years old or so, young female, was unalived on July 13th at 5 p.m. in Oakland, California, at her meet and greet at a beauty salon. Now, it's been reported by many YouTubers, many bloggers, that it was her beauty salon that she was unalived at. That's not the case. I've done some investigation of my own. The beauty salon was owned by another black person. The black person felt like Tan DaGod had supported black businesses, so he invited her to come and do a meet and greet at the grand opening of the beauty salon. It was not her beauty salon. It was not her beauty salon, but she was there. Now, this story has many twists and turns. New information has since arrived. When she was first unalived, many YouTubers, many bloggers took to YouTube immediately and made videos about it and assumed that she had been unalived because of interviews that she had put out about unaliving her ex-boyfriend. Come to find out, according to her brother and other family members, and the family members of the ex-boyfriend, she had not unalived him. She did not unalive him. It was all a hoax. This is the twist and the turn in the story that has just come about. That her family, her brother, put out a video about one of the YouTubers that had did a video on her, in which he called the YouTuber out and said that he was putting out false information and that he didn't know what he was talking about when it came to his sister being alive, and that he should shut up.
I don't know what's going on with this internet shit, but check it out, yo. Cut to the chase TV, fam. Listen, you got 118,000 subscribers on YouTube, bruh. You are a blogger, man. You ain't never said nothing about my sister music or nothing, bruh. You feel me? You turn around and do a 15-minute video, and in 7 hours got over 35,000 views, smearing my sister legacy. Talking about she was some drill rapper, bro. Let's first off, let's address that. She was not a drill rapper, bro. She was so creative and so dope, bro. Wasn't shit about what she's saying, drill, okay? Then you said that something probably happened to my sister in retribution to the fact that she killed her ex-boyfriend 9 months ago and was doing this album about it called Ex Woodpack, bro. And she went viral and all that shit on Academics. Yo, fam, let me tell you something, bro. She paid over $20,000 to Academics. Facts, bro, to get that fucking promo by him. Yo, what are you talking about? Them interviews that you saw her doing and all that shit that you seen her on the porch. Bro, pay for that shit, brother. You know anything about the industry, bro? You got to pay to play, bro. Ain't nothing in this shit free. I don't give a fuck who you is, fam. Ain't nobody doing no interviews for free, fam. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you something, bro. You don't know what you talking about, bro. That shit was fake. It was fake, bruh. She did not kill no ex-boyfriend, bruh, and make a whole album about it, bruh. Her last album, bruh, you tripping, bruh. You smearing my sister legacy, man. You need to fix that. Y'all niggas don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all doing all these reports and shit for clickbait. No Jumper posting my sister, bruh. You should have been posting my sister, No Jumper. She could have been blue. What are you talking about? She was the illest. She was the GOAT, bro, and the richest. Anybody that know my sister know this, bruh. She was just finna spend $250,000, nigga, $250,000, boy, for a promo tour. What is you talking about, drill rapper, bro? These rappers ain't had no money like my sister. You a goofy, bro. You tripping, bro. You need to do your homework, fam, before y'all motherfuckers start doing posts and shit, nigga. But you need to fix that, bro, and put real respect on my sister's name and her legacy, man. Gang, bro, you tripping.
What really happened here? Did she really unalive her ex, or was it all a hoax for her to gain clout? Let's get into it. Supposedly, Tan DaGod was arrested September 6, 2019. There are articles that support this for the unaliving of her ex-boyfriend. Now, according to reports, she had been in an abusive relationship with her ex. They had met when he was 24 years old and she was 17. She had been abused, allegedly, for years by this ex-boyfriend. Tejon Moore is his name. And on one day there, September 6th, sitting in the car, there was a weapon in the car. They were in the car for hours, according to reports, arguing. Tan DaGod, in fear for her life, knowing the history of her boyfriend and the history of his abuse. And she said right there in the car, he was threatening to unalive her and unalive her family if she tried to get out of the car. There was a weapon there in equal proximity to the both of them. They both had access to the weapon. The story goes that Tan DaGod grabbed the weapon first, got to the weapon first, shot her ex-boyfriend. And when he got out of the car to run, having been shot up, she then shot him in the back. She had been locked up for 5 years. And then the prosecutor dropped the murder charge down to assault with a deadly weapon, and she got time served. That's how the story goes. And when she got time served, she went and did multiple interviews. In these interviews, she took credit for the unaliving of her boyfriend.
Is there anything you want to promote before we sign off?
Yeah, this new tape that's about to drop called X Woodpack, smoking on my motherfucking ex. That, bro, I'm choking right now with this Nigolo.
So that is like the craziest shit I've ever heard, because it sounds like you're not just making it up for no reason. It sounds like everything you make has relatability to your life or some relevance. Are we supposed to talk about this? Is this like a conversation we're supposed to be having? Okay, what the hell happened? Like, what is that? Like, why? I'm pretty sure that means, if I break it down, that you smoked your ex, which means that he doesn't exist right now.
Long as a bitch got legs, I stand on everything I said. I be smoking on my ex. That relationship is dead. I don't never feel the shade, but I see bitches got a shed. I ain't worried about my ex. I put that pussy on his head. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, dead ass nigga, like, you're dead. Like, dead. That shit dead as fuck. Dead.
Are we talking about like literally, or are we talking figuratively? I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Laura did tell me not to talk about it.
Okay, you shouldn't talk about things like that on a podcast.
But fuck them. We rich.
Okay.
Nigga, what y'all gonna do?
Not only did she take credit for the unaliving, she made a mockery of it. She made a joke of it. She made it clear that she was happy that he was dead. In some interviews, in one interview, she came with a tombstone to the interview and said that she was about to smoke on her ex. She said in the interview, and her ex was there on the tombstone, she said that he's dead and that she didn't care. She said that she know that the tombstone is upsetting family members, but who cares? They ain't gonna do shit about it. Those were her words.
Here lies my ex. Listen, you should have never died. you should have never played with me, because then I gotta take it to the 3rd degree. You know, like. So when I look at this little tombstone tomb, I be like, man, it's crazy. So September 23rd is like the day I dropped Pond them top. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put that on there. Well, not really. Really, it's 3 years ago I dropped Pond them tops. It's like the anniversary, and I just happen to have court on this day. Everything just came together. So I got this to be extra fucking childish, making families mad. And oh well, because they ain't gonna do shit about it.
Smoking on that Axwood pack.
Oh yeah, you know it. Matter of fact, I got to smoke on this dead motherfucker as we speak. Hold up.
And now they're saying that all of this was a hoax, a ruse, a ploy, that she had never unalived her ex-boyfriend. But yet she's going on these interviews taking credit for the unaliving of her ex-boyfriend. Why would you do this? Why would you make a mockery of the dead? Why would you take credit for taking a life that you didn't take and then make a joke about it? Because the dude really did die. The family is now saying that they know who unalived their family member and that it wasn't her. Well, why wait until she is unalived before you guys come out with the truth? Before you guys come out and say that she did not unalive your family member? And for her family members, how can you let her go around doing these interviews, sitting there with her ex who has been unalived, with a statue of him with his head missing in smoke as if he's a blunt? She made a mixtape album, and on the cover, it said X Wood Pack. She called the mixtape X Wood Pack, like she's smoking backwoods, blunts to her ex, that she smoked her ex. What's so funny about this? If she really did not commit the crime, as family, how can you let her go around doing these interviews taking credit for a crime that she did not commit when we're talking about the unaliving of someone? Because somebody is going to think that she really did it. Someone is going to think that she's not lying. That's why all the YouTubers went to YouTube and said that her death was a retribution for her unaliving her ex and then making a joke about it, making a mockery of it. That's what everyone assumed, because a masked gunman pulled up on July 13th this year, this month, days ago, at 5 p.m., about an hour after the grand opening and the meet and greet. It was over, but the crowd was still there. Tan DaGod's family was still there. Her real name was Aliana Green, Tan DaGod. Her family was there, supporting her meet and greet. A masked gunman came into the crowd, and an argument ensued between Tan DaGod and this masked gunman. And then witnesses heard shots fired, and Tan DaGod hit the ground and say, "I'm hit." She was rushed to a hospital where she later died. She was pronounced dead there at the hospital, and many people speculated that it was because she had made a mockery of this man's death, and it was in retribution for her unaliving him. Not only unaliving him, but then making a joke about it. But now her family and his family is saying that she never did unalive him. That it was all a joke. She had been a rapper. She had posted some of her stuff, some of her rap videos on YouTube. She had 26,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram. And on YouTube, some of her videos had got 20,000 views. A couple of her videos had got 100,000 plus views. Apparently, that was not enough fame, money, and clout for her. So she wanted to go and do these interviews and take credit for an unaliving that now they're saying she never did. Did all of the victim's family, because someone unalived him. Now they're just saying that it wasn't her, but he was her ex. Did all of his family, all of his friends know that it was a joke, that she didn't do it? Or are they taking these interviews serious? Do they believe that she's the one that unalived their loved one? And is now making a joke about it, making light of it, saying that he deserved it, even if he was an abuser and had abused her. And she was defending herself. And that's in question. But if that is and was the case, even if you are not apologetic for taking his life, it is not a bright idea to go doing interviews talking about the fact that you're happy that he's dead and making jokes about it and smoking blunts and calling the blunt your ex. That's not wise, because people care about him and are still grieving and mourning his death. But what is the facts here? I'm even confused, because reports have her as having been locked up and released in July of last year for this unaliving. But now her family and other people are saying that she never did unalive him, that it was all a game, that she just said that she did it to sell records. She said that she unalived another human being, another young black man, in order to sell records. In order for people to say, oh, Tan DaGod, she's tough. Let me go buy her album. Let me follow her. She wanted to create controversy, according to her family, because controversy sells. That any news is good news when you're on the internet and in the public's eye. But the whole time, according to them, they knew that it was a lie, that it was a hoax, that she had never unalived anyone. But if you know this, how come you're allowing her to do these interviews and say that she did do this? Does everyone know that it's a hoax? Is everyone in on the joke? Now the story is that she was unalived by another Oakland rapper. He's since been arrested. Just 2 days ago, he was arrested for the unaliving. Supposedly it was because she made a rap diss song about him and they had a rap beef. Supposedly it had nothing to do with her ex being unalived by her, as all of the YouTubers at first had said, understandably, because that's what she said. She's putting it out in the universe that she unalived him. So what are they supposed to think? What are we supposed to believe other than what she said? So her brother's all pissed off and her family's pissed off at the bloggers for reporting a story that she put out. She said that she unalived her ex in self-defense and then made a joke about it all over the world. And when she was unalived, people said that she had it coming, that it was karma for not only unaliving her ex, but then making light of it and making a mockery of his life. That you should not disparage and denigrate the dead. And that if you take a life, you should be prepared for your life to be taken as well. But again, now they're all saying that it was a lie, that Tan DaGod, Aliana Green, had never unalived or hurt a soul. What is the truth? Leave a comment and tell me. What do you think? Did she really unalive her ex? And now they're trying to cover it up in her death and say that she didn't do it, that it was just a game, that she was going around doing these interviews for clout to sell records, that she had never hurt a fly? Or did she really do it? And now the family is just trying to cover it up? Was her death in retaliation for unaliving her ex and then making a mockery of it? Because it's one thing to unalive someone, but it's another thing to make a mockery of it. If you unalived him, and the operative word here being if, because again, now they're saying that it never happened, that she never did it. But if she had been the one to do it, and it was in response to her being abused for many years, then some people would understand that you unalived him. It was you or him. You had to save your life. It was self-defense. His family and friends still wouldn't like it. They would still mourn and grieve his death, but they wouldn't be apt to come and get you. But when you go and make interviews and say that you're glad he's dead, that you're glad that you unalived him, that his life meant nothing, well, then that's a different story. His loved ones, his family and friends will want to see you gone as well. And that's what she did. But again, now they're saying that she was just joking. But again, my question is, was everyone in on a joke? Does all of his family know that it was a joke, that you didn't do this? And if it was a joke and you did not commit the crime, would they still be happy with the interviews that you were doing, saying that you did it and making a joke about it, having tombstones and a board statue there with his head cut off? Would they appreciate that? I doubt it very seriously. And yet, that's what you did. You made a mockery of the situation and made it seem like it was some sort of joke. And so, what ended up happening to her is what ended up happening. She was unalived. But again, now they're saying her unaliving really had nothing to do with her ex. It had nothing to do with retribution. That instead, it had to do with some rap beef that she had with another rapper from Oakland. Hell, I'm confused. The story has gotten convoluted and crazy now. I don't know what the truth. First, I was about to make a video just about her unaliving, and that, like the rest of the YouTubers, that it had to be in retribution for her making light of her unaliving her ex. But before I can even make that video, I'm finding out the other information now. Just today, that her family and brother is saying, stop making these videos, you YouTubers. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And the brother, as you can see, he act like he was just pissed off. Like he don't know where the YouTubers are even getting this information from. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. How can you say this? You're smearing my sister's name. That she was a drill rapper, he says. You're smearing her name. She did not, and you say she unalived her ex. She did not, like, where you getting this from? Hello? From her interviews, bro. You are a brother. How come you didn't stop her from doing these damn interviews saying that she committed these crimes, saying that she took someone's life? I would have stopped my sister. Even if it was a joke and you didn't do it. Why would you say that you did when we're talking about taking someone's life? Now you got the whole world believing that you took someone's life and that your life was taken in retribution, and oh well. That's what I've heard said. But now only to come to find out that that wasn't true, I'm all confused, y'all. What do y'all think happened? Did she really unalive her ex? And now she was unalive because of that on July 13th, on that fateful day? When she gave her location a week before, saying that she would be there at the meet and greet the next week. And then when she got there to the meet and greet, she gave her location again. She made a video and posted it on her social media and said, I'm here, I'm here.
We here. I got Granny in the cut. Don't play with it. We outside, man. Y'all better come pull up. Go. Okay, Granny, don't play with the speed. Don't play. Don't play with it, okay? Yeah. I'm here. Big boy, yeah, big him. We just confirmed. I seen the motherfucker. Big him. Okay, that's just what it is. Don't come fucking shot. Got everything you need. You got everything you need. Oh, yeah. You know the fucking vibe.
We outside. She let everyone know that she was there, and then someone pulled up. They said that it was about 6 men there, but one of them arguing with her, but one of them let off shots and unalived her. I'm truly confused as to whether it was over the rap beef or whether it was actually over her unaliving her ex, and now they're trying to cover it up and say that she never did. She was just saying that for clout. But they have articles again that report that she was responsible for it, that she was arrested for it, that she had went to jail for it, and that she just got out last year, and that's why she just started making the interviews last year, because this happened in 2019 where her ex was unalived. We talking 5 years ago. It was just made known because supposedly she just got out of jail for it. But again, now they're saying that it never happened. Her brother, her family, even the victim's sister, her ex's sister said she didn't do it. We know who unalived my brother, and it wasn't her. She was just doing that for clout. And y'all was okay with that? With her going on interviews, claiming the life of your brother, and then making a joke about it? Something's off here. Something's not right. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Was Tan DaGod unalived because she unalived her ex, and someone came, sought, and then received retribution? Or was it all a hoax? Was she just clout chasing and she died over a rap beef at the hands of another Oakland rapper? I have no idea. It's getting crazy. Let me know what y'all think, though. Crazy. Either way, rest in peace to Tan DaGod. Another black woman gone too soon. Another black life taken too soon. Taken in their 20s at the hands of another black person. We have to do better. I'm about to get into a story about Sonya Massey, the black woman, 36 years old, who was brutally unalived in her own home in the kitchen by a white supremacist cop. It was all caught on video. Sickening, man. But we all have to do better in this damn country. And we have to sort of support one another a lot more and a lot better. But that's what happened there with Aliana Green, a.k.a. Tan DaGod, a rapper from Oakland, California, who's no longer with us, some believe, because of her rhetoric and her disposition. Others say that is not the reason, that she was just a beautiful black woman who was chasing clout and really went about it the wrong way, as far as many people are concerned. Her family apparently doesn't think that she did anything wrong. Apparently they knew about it and was in on it the whole time, in on the hoax, in on the joke, and they let it go. Now, I know that they can't control her. When I say, how come her family just let her do it? I know people sometimes, sometimes people are headstrong. They're going to do what they want to do. Maybe somebody in her family did tell her it wasn't a good idea. Maybe she said, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't know. I'm just saying, if it was my family member, I would have strong-armed them if necessary, made them see the light, forced them to, man, hell, no, don't do this. This is not cool. This is not funny. Even if it's a joke, even if you didn't do it, some people are going to believe that you did when they're sitting here watching this interview. They don't know that you're joking. Because if they know that, then why would they buy your music? The jig is up. So the point is, you're trying to make them believe that you really did this for street cred and all of this, and so that they can watch your videos and buy your music. And people really are believing it then. You sound convincing in these interviews. And now when you're gone, they're saying that it was a joke, that you never did do it. I don't know why you would come out and say that you did. Not saying that her family is lying when they say that it is a joke. I don't know. Shit just seems very suspicious, man. Either way, she's gone. She was unalived, either for the unaliving of her ex or for a rap beef. You decide. In the meantime, Stay free, people.